Welcome, my dear friends. This is Pablo from Style Systems, your exclusive and personal image consultant. Salud. I'm drinking mezcal. Now, today we were supposed to do a live stream. My very good friend Chris de Bilbis, the yoga instructor, the yogi Chris, and myself, but he's a traveling yogi. He's always traveling all around the world and all over the place, and he's right now traveling all over America. He's in Albuquerque or some shit like that, New Mexico. I don't even know where he is. So unfortunately he wasn't able to do this talk today, so we'll reschedule for tomorrow. This is a talk that maybe you already saw it on my social media, which is called Beyond the Body and Beyond the Mind. So this is just an introduction, because tomorrow we will have this discussion. And actually I'm making a product talking about this, because I believe this is something very important that people don't understand, especially in today's society. So maybe I'm just gonna throw in a little bit of what this talk is going to be and what my product is going to be. It's going to be released on December or finals of November. Beyond the Body and Beyond the Mind. So just some food for your thought. If you identify yourself and everything that's happening right now, just some fucking people passing around and all that, if you identify yourself with what's physical, then I believe that you are blinding yourself. You're not allowing yourself to experience the life at its fullest, or existence, or the cosmos for that matter. Because you and I know that there's something physical, yes, what we can see right now. Then there's energy. We do not see it, but we know that there's, light. And then there's also the mind, which a lot of people cannot, a lot of scientists try to comprehend what the mind is, because one thing is to have the brain. The brain is a completely different thing than the mind. So when you come to this realization that there's the three dimensions that we have, what we can see, what we can feel, and what we can smell, and all this, there is only three dimensions that we are experiencing right now. But there is something beyond. So before I don't want to get too deep into this, because tomorrow I will have this talk with my good friend Yogi Chris. I just want to leave you with this thought. Who is the one in control? Who is the one controlling you? Who is the one making the decisions? Now you can say, well, it's me. Who are you? Who is that you? What are you identifying yourself with? Your nationality? Is it the color of your skin? Or is it the characteristics of your DNA? Maybe you think of yourself being very beautiful, and you are proud of who you are. You are proud of your mustache. You are proud of your height. You are proud of your muscles. You are proud of your physical characteristics, of your DNA, of your genes, of your genetics. So if you're proud of that, maybe you are identifying yourself with that. And there's a lot to talk about this. I don't want to get too much into that. Tomorrow I will get deeper into this knowledge. Then another people can say, well, who is in control? My mind. It is what I think, because what I think I create. I am the one in control. What is here. Is it though? The mind comes and goes. Not so long ago, we were crucifying black people, and we were, we hated gay people, and Halloween is right in the corner. We were, saying that everyone was a fucking witch, and now all of a sudden, everyone is a witch. Everyone wants to be black. Everyone wants to be a fucking gay, and now it's become a trend for some fucking reason, right? So the mind and the values and the beliefs, systems and all that, they come and go. They're malleable. Whatever you want to say, even if you think, no, what I think, that is true. the more you jump into these stupid conclusions, the more you are bound to this earth, into stupidity. You are not free. You are not experiencing life at its best. You are not experiencing existence. Because you jump into this stupid conclusion that, well, you know what I think, it is true. My mind is the one in control because I think that. No, you right now are thinking something, but maybe in a few years you will be thinking something different. Isn't that correct? So, the last thing that I want to leave you with, who is in control? Well, there's some people that maybe you are meditating, maybe you are a little bit higher and you start saying, well, my soul is the one in control. You know, my higher being, my higher self. But what is the higher self? Do you actually know what that is? Have you experienced your higher self truly? Not the nonsense that, you know, sorcery has been giving you, not the nonsense of the occult. And I don't want to belittle it. There's a lot of truth in that, and I experienced that, and I studied the occult and sorcery and all that, but this is beyond the physical and beyond the mind. So is it your soul though? Is it truly your soul, the one in control? Then what is your soul? You see, you start thinking all of this, and then you come to the realization of who is the one in control? Who am I? Beyond what I'm thinking, beyond what I have in the mind, and beyond what I'm showing, beyond the physical. Who is the one in control? And when you get to that point, you almost feel like crying. You feel so free, like you've never felt before. And then you laugh and you go through life effortlessly because you are joyful, you are blissful. You, for no reason, just start laughing, and you truly can share this freedom and this state of bliss. So ask yourself that. Who is the one in control? Who is the one behind all of this? It's not God. It's not none of this nonsense that you believe. Maybe you have believed, right? Deep inside, what you thought was true, maybe it's not that true. So with that, I will leave you. Tomorrow, I will give you the details. I'm not so sure about what time. We will have this conversation. My friend Chris the Yogi and myself, we will discuss all of this knowledge about what's beyond the mind and what's beyond the physical. It's going to be probably at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, maybe, but I will send the details in my social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all over the place. So with that, I'm going to leave you. Stay tuned for the product that I'm putting out there. It's going to be called Beyond the Mind and the Physical. And then stay tuned for the special lecture that Chris and I will do, and become the best version of yourself.